Guys, it's me, Andrew. This is going to be a quick video, kind of looking at a book that I just got. The door behind me is normally closed. My cat is wanting to get out, so I don't know where she is, so she may be just popping up randomly. I don't know. So I got the book Witch by Lisa Lister. So Unleashed, Untamed, Unapologetic. One thing about this book I'm already kind of disappointed about not really, is the book that I saw had the moon phases on the side of it, and this one does not have that. So it was black and it had the moon phases on it, so I'm kind of already like, oh, that's one of the main reasons I wanted. Not really, but so I had this book pre-ordered for a while, and I was worried kind of that it would be really geared more towards women, because we're entering into a time, we're already in a time where the divine feminine is really just blossoming and growing, and people are being way more open and accepting to the principles of the divine feminine, which is grace and grace and poise and love, but love that is not a pushover. The divine feminine energy is not aggressive, but it's assertive, and it will not be held down. So we are in a time where men, women alike are really coming together and feeling this divine feminine energy come up, and it is just amazing, and I'm all for it. Like, I'm wearing a Hillary shirt right now. Like, I am the biggest feminist. Like, I am for women's rights. I am for the divine feminine rising up in ways we've never seen before. I am really ready, and I am so for resources that empower women to really step into that magic, that sorcery that women have, and that energy that only women have, that is such a true connection with the divine feminine. And I'm just going to go on and on about how much I love women, and how brave and how amazing they are, and how I saw this post and it said women literally chose to be the portal between heaven and earth. Like, we leave the other side, we leave heaven, enter into the body of a woman, and come through in this world through the body of a woman. So I am so for female empowerment. It is ridiculous. It is something I am so for. Like, I am anything women's rights related. I am it. Like, I am 100% for it. Which is totally a sidetrack from. I can talk about it all day because I just love it. But with this book, I was worried that it was going to be really feminine centered, and I couldn't relate to it a lot, because as much as I love women, I cannot relate to the things that women go through. You know what I mean? So there was a book by Rebecca Campbell, Rise Sister Rise, and I really felt like I should read it, but then I was like, I don't really know, because I don't know. So I asked in the group that I'm a part of on Facebook, which I have shouted out here before, which is, oh, this is the perfect angle to see the bottom of the book, which is Spiritual Journey Pit Stop. So join Spiritual Journey Pit Stop if you would like to. It's amazing. It's totally free. Just don't spam it with promotions and stuff, because no one has time for that. They're supposed every Sunday for that. Don't do it. So, but yeah, this book, Witch by Lisa Lister, I asked people on there about it, and they're like, it's really about getting in touch with the divine feminine and working with the divine feminine energy. So I said, okay, cool. So there's a lot of really good information in this book. Witch is Witch, which is the chapter 2. Chapter 1 is Wake the Witches. My story, her story, our story, the witch wound, witch please, the force of nature, the creatrix, the oracle, the healer, and the sorceress. So it says, now is the time, this is the hour. Ours is the magic. Ours is the power, which is from The Craft, the 1996 movie. So I am really looking forward to reading this book, there is a lot of really good information in this, and I am really trying to open up more to the witch side of things, the witchcraft side of things, to really empower and just to see if it resonates. And if it doesn't resonate, then that's fine. But I mean, she goes into, like, we're looking at, there's a section on crystals in the healer section. So she says essential oils and magical properties. And then there's, oh, there's a really nice, there's a crystal section. And oh, this is cool. It has like really nice ways to do herbs, which is really cool. So I really am all about this. There's really nothing to really show about this book, other than there's just a lot of really awesome tools in it. Her intuition was her favorite superpower. To practice magic is to bear the responsibility for having a vision. Ooh. That's awesome. And this is published by Hay House. I didn't say that earlier, but it is published by Hay House. The root word of divination is, of course, divine. Tarot decks about the cards, reversed cards. So she goes to a little bit about tarot. Tea leaves. Pendulums. Pretty cool. So let's see, that's the oracle part. And we are literally just looking at this, like, not even really going deep into it. So then we have the creatrix, she who dreams, manifests, and makes magic. Every word we speak is a spell. So she talks about a book of shadows. So she goes into like what you need, that kind of thing, like supplies. She goes into days of the week, and what they, like, correspondences for days of the week. Colors, elements, how to cast a circle, set up your altar. That's been something that that actually was a turnoff for witchcraft, about witchcraft to me, is the structure, I guess, of it. The structure, but the non-structure of it, I don't really know. It's very individual, and I always felt like I was doing it wrong. So then we talk about the force of nature. So you have the wheel of the year. She gives you a little table right here, the Sabbats. So that's awesome. Let's see. Yeah, this is actually a really great book, I feel like. And I really think it's important that we get past the "this is for girls, this is for boys" thing. The energy of this book is divine feminine, and getting in touch with that divine feminine to help heal the world. I did make a video one time about the moon deck. That deck I did not feel comfortable using. I feel like it was made for females, and I had a really hard time resonating with that deck. So I did say in that video how I feel like males should be a little bit more included in the divine feminine movement, while I'm all for women rising up. And like I said, I'm the biggest advocate for women you can imagine. I do feel like the New Age community and the community of open-minded, like, spiritual people need to realize that men need resources about working with the divine feminine as well. While this book is amazing, and I will be reading it, I would like to see a book about men opening up and working with the divine feminine and really healing their lives and really helping other men work with those kinds of things. Maybe that's something that I should write about. So who knows? But yeah, I just wanted to kind of show this book a little, show you that I got it in the mail, um, and yeah, I'm super excited to maybe reclaim the word witch. I'll be seeing you guys in my next video. My blog post, Demons, the Devil, and Your Personal Power, is up on my site at tarotangel444.com. The link is below. Just click blog. It should be the first one up there. I thank you guys so much for all your love and support. You guys are absolutely amazing. I will be seeing you guys, like I said, in my next video, which I don't know why I said that twice. Alright. Talk to you guys later. If you want to work with me, click the link below. Bye, guys. Love and light.